One of the most exciting parts of the home buying journey is when your loan officer says you're clear to close. It means that underwriters have given your loan file a thumbs up, and it's a green light for lenders to order closing documents and for borrowers to schedule their loan closing. Getting your clear to close is a major milestone, and you're so near the end of this process. But it's important to understand that getting a clear to close still doesn't guarantee that you're getting that loan. Now, most of the time you will, but you'll usually have a few remaining conditions that need to be met before your lender is ready to lock down that VA loan. There are two primary types of underwriting conditions. There are prior to documents conditions, and there are prior to funding conditions. The first category represents the bulk of the underwriting process. These are the major conditions that underwriters need to see satisfied before they're ready to order final closing documents. Prior to documents conditions commonly look at things like verifying income, verifying employment, verifying your assets, along with things like a satisfactory appraisal on the property and making sure that homeowners insurance and title work are in place. Prospective buyers can help speed this process along by responding to document requests as quickly as possible. Would-be buyers who satisfy the lender's prior to documents conditions happily receive that CTC, that clear to close. And it's at that point that lenders are ready to start working on a final closing disclosure and other documents needed for your loan closing. Now, nearly all buyers will also have prior to funding conditions that get attached to their loan file once they get that CTC, that clear to close. These conditions are usually more procedural in nature, like verifying a buyer's employment or making sure that the purchase agreement is valid through the funding of the loan. Lenders might need to make sure that there are updated tax transcripts in your file, or that any letters of explanation are signed and satisfy the lender's needs. It's important for VA buyers to understand that getting a clear to close does not commit the lender to funding your home loan. Prospective buyers will still need to satisfy those prior to funding conditions in order for a loan commitment to take full effect. For example, lenders aren't going to move forward if they issue your clear to close and then find out that you've lost your job right before closing. Lenders will also review all of your closing paperwork to make sure that the signatures are in place and that all of the prior to funding conditions have been met. Most VA buyers who get their clear to close go on to land that home loan, but don't take your clear to close for granted. Work hard to keep your income, your employment, and your credit in great shape until your new loan is funded and your mortgage is recorded with your county. Talk with a Veterans United loan officer if you have questions about what it takes to land a VA home loan.